Hi, this is Ishfaq Khan, and today's session we are going to learn about inventory management and QuickBook desktop. So the outline that we are going to learn in this session is we are going to start. First of all, you have to go to edit, then click on preferences. In the preferences, click on item and inventory, and then click on company preferences, and make sure that you have enabled inventory and purchase order from here. Once you will enable from here, then only you will be able to use the stock. First of all, we will go with the how can we enter opening balance of the stock. So for the entering opening balance, you have to go to list, item list. In the item list, at down you can see here an Excel. Click here, click on import items, click yes. Okay, from here select inventory parts. Suppose you have 1500 item, 2000 item, and then it will take a lot of your time to enter one by one. So this option is pretty much important for you, and also it will help you a lot. So you can just copy paste the data and you can enter the opening balance of the data at once without any wasting of time. So let's start how will we enter. So this is my opening balance as at July 1st of July 2020. So these are the items that I have to enter. So first of all, I will enter the item name. Then quantity. This is the quantity in hand as at 1st of July 2020. So I'll write here, paste. Okay. Make sure that the type of this data would be numbers, then it will take. So you have to make it in number format. Okay, like income account would be sale, right click and copy down it of your opening balance as at 1st July, right click and copy down. Okay, what else? Yeah, cost per unit, I'll just copy it. Okay, total value will automatically come. So let's compare the total value, how much will be the total. Okay, now click save and okay. Now, if you go to the reports, go to the company financial, in the balance sheet you can see over here you have opening balance of stock 5400 and the same value is over here. So you have already entered the opening balance of stock. Open it and you can see over here item or stock or inventory is debited in asset account. Inventory asset account has been debited and opening balance of equity is credited. Okay, so the other side of the effect is on opening balance of equity. So inventory asset has been debited. There is no effect on P&L because these are just opening balances and asset account has been increased and equity account is credited. Alright, so we have done the opening balance. Now let's see how can you create a new item in QuickBooks Desktop. Click on item list, click on item, click new. Click select the inventory part and here you will write 104 item number 04. Okay, one more thing, make sure that you should allocate some code to your item that will make your work easy as far as data entry is concerned. As far as if you are communicating with other departments, then you can quote the item code if for the other departments, and you can mention the code on your delivery notes and on your invoice. So that will help you to retrieve the data and you manage the data easily. So make sure that you should allocate some code to your items. From here you can give unit, then you can give the cost from here 15. Let's assume that I give 16 is the cost, and from here allocate, assign some sale account or income account, and as ABC. That's it. Click OK. A new item is added in this way. We will see how can you record purchase of stock or inventory. Let's see. Go to vendor, click on enter bills. Select your vendor. You can also use purchase order option as well, but I'm gonna enter directly bill over here. I will purchase 50 items of each. Okay, I have purchased 50 items of each on 15th of July. Okay, once I have purchased, let's see and look how it appears. Opening balance plus I have purchased. I have opening balance of 5,400 and I have made purchases of stock at 15th of July 3050. So total amount of stock as at 15th of July would be 8,450. As far as P&L is concerned, there will be no entry in P&L because I have just purchased the stock. So inventory asset has increased and account payable has increased. The journal entry would be, if you see the journal entry over here, account payable has been credited because your liability has increased. Once your liability is increased, it is credited, and inventory asset has increased. So once asset is increased, it is debited. Okay. So we have recorded the purchase of stock as well. Now, what will be the effect of stock once we will record the sale? So let's sell some stock or inventory. Okay. Customer, create invoice. Okay, I have sold 20 items of each. 20. Let's assume that I have sold each at 40 so that we can know that it is very easy for us to understand. Okay. All right. So I have sold these items on 20th of July. Click save. Now, once we will record the sale, the stock will be moved out from your stock list. So let's see reports, company financial, and in the balance sheet you can see that the amount of stock that you have sold has been removed from here. Okay, this is the amount of stock that has been removed. Where it is? Yeah, with the cost amount, with the amount of cost 1220. What is the movement on stock quantity wise, then we will see the journal entry. Okay, go to the reports, click on inventory, click on inventory valuation detail, select your relevant date. I will select all, and then you can see here. If you observe closely over here is that you have, so first of all we will discuss quantity wise. You have had opening balance of 100, then you purchased 50, then you sold 20, now you have remaining in hand 130, right? Similarly, all the stock has been arranged with the same way, so stock is moving out. As far as the stock is removed, at what cost it has been removed, or it has been moved out at the value of the cost. So you can use this report, you can also memorize this, and you can use this anytime if you want to see the movement in stock. So you can use this report. And similarly, let's see the journal entry. What Okay, for seeing the journal entry, click on reports and journal. Okay, what happened is your stock has been or inventory has been credited. Why? Because your asset has been removed. Asset is decreased, inventory asset is decreased. So once decrease an asset, it is credited. Against what is debited, against that cost of goods sold is debited. Okay, so it has been charged to P&L. So for the sake of understanding, you can say that your expense, it is expense out, increase in expense is debit, increase in asset, decrease in asset is credit. So 200, the cost of asset is at the cost of asset 200 credited and 200 debited. Similarly, with the sale amount, once increase in sale, it is increase in revenue is credited and account receivable has been debited with the sale amount. So these are the journal entry that has happened once you have recorded the sale. So also movement in the stock is over there. So entry was, once you have recorded the sale, entry is sale credit with receivable amount and account receivable debit. And as far as stock is concerned or inventory is concerned, inventory, your inventory has reduced, your inventory has outflowed, so your inventory has removed from your stock. So what happened? Inventory is credit, and with the same amount, cost of goods sold is debit. Okay, now this we have done. Now let's move and let's see what are different kind of reports that can be used to monitor the stock. Okay, one by one. If you want to see overall stock status, just go to reports, click on inventory and click on inventory valuation summary. So you will see one by one total stock as at specific date. How much stock you have had on a specific date. Total stock and total value you can see with this report. On 1st of July you have this stock. On 15th of July you have this stock. On 20th of July you have this stock and this value. Okay, if you want to see only the total figure. Okay, if you want to see the reports, then the second kind of report you can use. Go to reports, go to inventory, go to inventory valuation detail. In this report you can see the movement, opening balance, purchases, then sold and closing stock. So you can see all the detail over here. Total movement of the stock you can see in this report. Okay, how much has been reported in balance sheets you can see from here. Inventory asset detail you can see from here as well. Okay, and the fourth kind of report is simple. Just go to list, item list. If you want to see a detail of one specific item, just right click on that item and go to quick report. You can see from here as well. Similarly, just have a look at P&L. You can see that your sale has been reported and your cost of goods sold has been also be reported with the cost of sale has been reported with the cost amount, and this has been reported with the sales amount or the amount at which you have sold the stock. All right. Last thing is adjustment and stock. Suppose you want to have some adjustment in your stocks, and then what you will do. Suppose you have reported opening balance of stock 104 but it was 105, or there is any other adjustment. So what you will do, go to vendor, click on inventory activities, click on adjust quantity or value on here. Click on here. From here you can adjust the stock. If you want to adjust quantity, just click quantity. If you want to adjust value, if you want to adjust quantity and value, click here. Okay, so this is the adjustment. Suppose there are item 1, you have 130, but management said that now it is only 129, so you will just write 129. Now there is difference of one item, so the cost of this one item will be adjusted to which account? Management said that adjust it in inventory adjustment account and cost of goods sold account. So just select it, you can adjust it here and click it save. So now if you will see here, it has been adjusted in the inventory adjustment account. Here you can see here 10. Okay, and similarly it has also been adjusted in the inventory also. Yeah, you can see over here inventory adjustment, one item, it is showing closing balance as 129. So that's it. I hope you like this video. Please click the subscribe button for me, like this video, share it with your friend. Thank you very much.